Well, Michael Price, you're right. I did cut it to the point, and it is hard, cold, hard facts. And there is a lot of things that people don't talk about out here. So, if you are going to do this job, you got to look at all the negatives before you look at all the positives, because those positives do not outweigh the negatives 100%. There are people that can do this, and yes, you better, if you're married or with a loved one or have a loved one, significant other, you definitely need to really make sure that that relationship is above and beyond, because no, boredom will kick in, and thoughts will go through everybody's minds, and that's human nature. That's us being human. That's not no anything other than that. And how we respond to that and how we treat that is what makes us no one way versus the other. And there's not a good or bad, okay? I'm not going to point out that it's bad if you do this. I'm not going to point out it's good if you do this. I'm not into this conversation for that point. I'm into the conversation to point out that the relationship, if you have a relationship with a significant other, you definitely need to pay attention to it. It is something that is needed. And if you have the capabilities for your spouse to come along, if you want to do tow away and your significant other can do drive away, hey, go for it. If not, then you can always start with one and make it to where you're not doing a lot of money, but making more of a short runs or one long run and then back home for a couple of days, and that way you get an equation on how things work. But yeah, so this is where this becomes a key feature to doing this job. There are other pitfalls, okay, such as when it gets to become slow. So you've got to actually make sure you've got money sitting aside for that, and everything works, okay. So yeah, there's a lot of different pitfalls in this job, as there is in any job, but yet this one can test your actual thought process. Nerve wise, while you're out driving and just coasting through the country, you will find out you are stress free, and a lot of things will just float right on by your mind and keep going. So it does have its pluses. All right, thanks again for pointing that out. Thanks for watching the videos. Appreciate you, and peace, love, and jelly beans. Be safe out there.